After a crazy month of football that we've all been watching on the TV out in Qatar, Messi's finally lifted the World Cup, but I could not tell you how happy I am that the normal football schedule is about to resume. This is my first English Football League game since a long time ago now. I think the Sheffield United game, but let's check. We've done a few videos down in England recently. This is a recent matchday vlog, the friendly between West Ham and Fulham. We've done a couple of asking Scottish fans about the World Cup. We did obviously the lower league European game. Then if we keep moving down, when are we going to find an English Football League game? Like this when we were away in Portugal and Spain. Keep going down. The last Football League game I think I saw was Rangers, which was ages ago now. I've done a few non-league games, but actual Football League. If we keep heading down, English Football League specifically, look, going beyond Slaney, we're going beyond the Ajax game, meeting the Celtic players at Livingston, going beyond Wrexham, going beyond the Rock in Wales and TNS, until we get to here, the Villa game, Chelsea. That's my last competitive English game, I want to say. And then here we go, look at that, that is the last time I went to a English Football League game. Was Sheffield United 3, Blackpool 3. Wow, that is a while ago now. How the World Cup has messed up my schedule, but let's hope that this game today is as exciting as that one. Yes, guys, today it is Northampton Town against Carlisle at Northampton. Brand new stadium for me, and two teams that are actually doing really, really well in League 2 this season. But Northampton are known as the Cobblers. Why are they known as the Cobblers? Well, let's go and find out. Have any of you seen Peep Show when Mark ends up stalking April, who sells him the shoes, and then he goes to our university? That's kind of how I feel just now. The hotel that I booked on booking.com, I didn't even know, is actually a part of Northampton University. So spent the night last night on campus, had breakfast this morning, but obviously it's about 4 days before Christmas, so there's barely anybody here. But let's make our way through to the town of Northampton, find out a little bit about it before the football match later on. Yep.
Down the steps and down into the shoe museum. You'll get, you'll get some practice.
That's the shoe museum, yeah?
Yeah. And then you've got, there's a trainer exhibition on, mate, it's not really historical, but you've got all about the trainer. And then you've got the history museum here. In fact, the town and county art exhibition's on in there, and you'll see a lot of references to shoes in there as well.
Okay, cool.
Pictures.
Are you a Northampton Town fan yourself? Or?
Yeah, of course, yeah. I mean, I'm not a massive football but I mean, that's who I support.
Cool.
Yeah, of course.
The Cobblers.
Yeah, Cobblers, of course, yeah.
Great.
It's crazy because you go through school, you go through everything, you don't really realise, why there's these references constantly to boot and shoe and everything, and you end up somewhere like here, you think, gosh, this was a really big thing.
Was it the biggest town for shoemaking and the leather industry in the country?
Yeah, I would say without a doubt. I mean, if you go right back to Oliver Cromwell and everything, all the shoes for armies, World War II, everything was done here.
Amazing.
To do with boot and shoe, yeah.
What a cool guy he was telling me to come down here to the shoe museum, but how amazing is it really that all these towns in England and in Britain and stuff had their own industries. Look at Sheffield and the blades and their steel making industry. Look at, for example, Yeovil, we're going to have to go there one day. The Glovers, I think they made gloves. And obviously Northampton are the Cobblers because of the huge shoemaking industry that was here. And it was that industry that built Northampton up in the industrial times, which gave people more free time to do things like form football clubs. And the football club to this day are called the Cobblers. I love how football teams in Britain keep their nicknames from the history and the roots of the places. But let's see what we can find out about shoes here in Northampton. Here we have some football boots. Look at that, some Predators from what look like maybe the mid-90s or late 90s, I want to say. To Luke. Best wishes from somebody. Who are these signed by, do you reckon? Maybe I'm being an idiot. It doesn't say anywhere that I can see. There's another pair of boots here. Cohen. That says on there. Whose signature is that? Is that That's not Beckham, is it? Here we go, I found the screen which gives you a little bit more info about the shoes. Let's find out about the Predators, shall we? Oh, here we go. That was David Beckham. David Beckham wore these boots early on in his footballing career. From the 1990s, they are signed by him to Luke. Shoes worn by sporting heroes are very popular in this collection just here. Yeah, look, so they are... That was Beckham's signature. Wow. Fair play to me for getting that right. And let's go back to these ones, see who these belong to. These boots were worn by rugby player Ben Cohen when he played for England. Right, okay, they are Ben Cohen's rugby boots. Wow, look at that. In 1871, just over 2/5 of men in the town were working as shoemakers. At the peak of the shoe industry, Northampton had over 200 factories making shoes and associated components and accessories for the trade. By the 1890s, some of the most recognised firms were established. Since this is my first EFL vlog for a long time, and probably one of my last ones of the year, not the last one, but one of the last English matchday vlogs I'm going to do, I thought I'd come and look around the town properly, and it's actually really, really nice. Look at this. This has honestly got I've been to Vienna before. It's like Vienna vibes, this thing. I'm sure it's not as nice when it's like a drizzly old day, but Northampton's lovely. Look at it. Heading back to campus now to edit the part of the video you've already seen, so there's less for me to do a little bit later on. But before I do go back, I mentioned that in the middle of town it looked a little bit like Vienna. Look at this. Northampton is a mixture of Vienna and Amsterdam. Look at that. This could be when I went for that brilliant day out in Utrecht to see Ajax play. Before I do go and edit the part of the video you've already seen and see you a little bit later on for the game, just think of your favourite player at your favourite team right now. If you don't hit that like button, he's going to leave for free in January, sadly. And if you don't subscribe, then he's not just going to leave for free, but he's going to go to the home of your local rivals. So do you want your favourite player to go to your local rivals for free? Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, so that doesn't happen. What would you say is the best thing about supporting Northampton?
I don't really know. I love the Cobblers. I love a local team.
Yeah.
Just love them.
Local team, the Cobblers, yeah.
Yeah, I love going to support them and stuff. It's just
And my uncle's the assistant manager.
Oh, your uncle's the assistant manager.
Yeah.
And just tell everyone how you're getting on this season then.
Doing alright.
Good, doing well. We are.
Third in the league today.
Yeah.
Confident you'll get something from Carlisle. It's a long way for them to come.
Hard game. They're in good form as well.
Yep, they're 7th. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Score prediction, what do you think?
I think it'll be 2-0 to Cobblers.
I'm saying 1-1.
Right, boys, so I think everyone will recognise you.
Maybe.
Fusion Josh.
Fusion Josh, come on.
He's been on before, the
Yes.
Barrow v Carlisle video, but
You know.
mate, introduce yourself as well.
I'm Troy, I'm Josh's good mate.
Yep.
Coming along for the game today.
Cambridge fan.
Cambridge fan.
Cambridge.
So you're
Just
into your
down the road.
lower league football, of course, it's not far from here.
Yeah.
Do you know much about Northampton? What should we expect tonight?
Don't really know much about these really. I've only been here once, drew 2-2.
They're
Yep.
doing well though. They're doing
They
well
are
this season.
doing well this season,
I'll back
yeah.
them today. I do back them today. I don't know any of our players, I can't lie, but I think they'll do a job today against Carlisle. Although Carlisle, respectively, are doing alright as well, aren't
It's
they?
weird, we keep seeing Carlisle.
Yeah, I know.
I've just thought about that. It's our second
We've got
time
to go to
watching.
a Carlisle home game, mate.
We do, mate. Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
We do.
yeah, we do.
Drop it in the comments if you want to see us go there.
course.
And what are you lads expecting for today? 3rd against 7th.
A cold night. A
Yep.
cold night in Northampton. But nevertheless, I think there's going to be goals. You know, it's top of the league sort of clash.
Yep.
I think there's going to be goals. We'll say 3-2 Northampton.
Oof, love that.
3-2.
2-1 Carlisle.
Ooh.
You wanted to be in a home and not the away.
I see an upset happening 100%.
Nice, I like it. Let's get in there, lads. Let's do it.
Let's come on.
Mate, fantastic to meet you.
No worries, no
Huge
worries.
Northampton fan.
Huge Northampton fan and Footy Adventures fan as well.
Oh, mate,
so
you're a legend. Thank you so much. How's the season going, and what should I expect for my first game here at Sixfields?
It's going all right. It's going how last season went. Hopefully, it doesn't finish how last season went.
Yep.
But yeah, hopefully an end-to-end game. Carlisle is 7th, and it's pretty neck and neck up the top. So hopefully for a good game.
Score prediction?
Last time I saw Carlisle here, we won 3-0. So
Let's hope for that again.
Hopefully.
Nice mate. Thank you so much for watching as well.
No worries. Enjoy the match.
So Tuesday night football under the lights kicked off.
We're playing in the dark, apparently.
I know, yeah, the lights have gone off in here. What do you reckon about that?
I'm still sticking with my 2-1 to Carlisle. I did a little bit of research. Dennis is their top goal scorer, so I'm going with he's going to get a brace.
And so I've got my ticket here, 24 quid, not that people will be able to see in the dark. What do you think of the ticket price there?
Shocking. League
That's a
2.
lot, isn't it?
They are top tier of League 2, but even
Yeah, they're
still
third
for
in
that-
League 2, yeah.
For that level, shocking.
So that little section over there is the Carlisle fans. How many do you reckon would be here,
How
Carlisle?
many? I'd say it's a good taxi load. No, I'll say a good 90. I really want to know the official stat now. See if we're right.
So the number 4 for Carlisle, centre midfielder just there, Owen Moxon. He played for Annan last year. Shout out to him. He was the man of the match for Annan in the Rangers Cup game that I was at.
Look at it, little dog.
I know, look at him getting the ball. What's going on here?
They're taking forever. They're taking about 6-7 hours. They're going to miss their coach home to Carlisle in a minute. That's a throw in.
He's getting a yellow card. Not a lot has happened in this game so far.
Oh no.
Stick it in the mixer.
Oh, yeah.
Half time here. Not a lot to have shown you in the first half. You'll see in the second. He's off. He's off. He's off. Is he not off? He's off. He's off, surely. Surely not. Fusion saying he was off.
No, that was offside.
He was surely off. Do you think he was
miles off?
Obviously no VAR.
You don't know what you're doing!
He was on.
He was on. I'm telling you.
Let's have a look. Could have been on.
He is
This
on.
man's keeping on.
It was close, but he is
He
on.
was on. He was on.
He does look on actually, to be fair.
Who's that?
I've
Who's
got
that
the
playing
VAR.
him on?
Don't know who he is, but it's on.
He's on side.
Oh, sorry, linesman. I feel bad now. Look at Fusion. He's loving it.
Goals galore!
One of the most boring first halves I've ever seen. And now it's a goal fest. Another chance for Northampton. Oh, this game is finally tonight. 10 minutes into the second half, we've had 3 goals. 4,583 then. What was he away fans? He said 225.
225.
Fair play. Long way to come.
Tuesday night.
On a Tuesday night,
Carlisle.
just before Christmas.
Respect
to
them.
Northampton. They're losing 2-1. That's what it's all about with EFL, isn't it?
That is what it's all about.
Oh, Carlisle have scored, but side. Sarcastic cheers, especially after the goal from Carlisle earlier. A few minutes left, Carlisle are knocking on the door, aren't they?
On the pressure, there will be a goal. 91st minute.
I think they could equalise it.
They equalised last kick of the game.
Because the last time we went to see Carlisle, it was 2-1.
It was, wasn't it?
Barrow.
what I wanna
Could happen
say.
again. Could happen again.
It's coming. I'm sensing 90th minute scenes.
2-1 and long way home. You've got to feel for Carlisle, haven't you? It's a long old journey home. Losing
You've
2-1.
got to respect all fans that travel away, especially
There we
so
go.
close to Christmas.
Yeah. There it is, mate.
So Northampton keep on their winning streak.
Yeah. Would you recommend Northampton to a neutral?
No. No.
Why not? because the lights are off during the
Yeah, Tim Pot hurts your eyes when they come back on.
I cannot tell you how happy I am to be doing an outro for an EFL game in my car. It's been a while, but it's proper football, isn't it? Football where the fans will get on the back of the opposition goalkeeper, they'll get on top of the ref and the linesmen and make decisions, and just absolutely love it. It's so good, isn't it, to be back at proper football again after what has been a crazy month for football in general. Fantastic to chat to Troy and Josh, who I sat with during the game, who you'd have seen. Do check out Fusion Josh's channel as well. Top lad, always good to meet up with him and collab. Last time we saw each other was when Carlisle were playing away as well, funnily enough. That was against Barrow. But yeah, today Northampton, good ground. I'd recommend that you come. Really fun game with a good atmosphere too. So yeah, please hit that like button, otherwise your favourite player is going to move to your opposition team, and if you don't subscribe as well, it's going to be for free, so you'd best do both of those things. I'll leave some videos on screen. Please click on one to carry on watching. Cheers, and I'll see you in the next one.